Right, so today we're going to be taking a bit of a day trip to get some food. We're going to head to Villa Union, which is about 24 kilometers or 15 miles east of Mazatlan.
Yeah, and anyone familiar with Villa Union, when they think of going to get something to eat, I think one restaurant comes to mind, and that's El Cuchupetas. But we're not going there. We're going out for Carne Asada instead, and we're going to show you another restaurant in Villa Union. We've been to all but 3 states in Mexico, and we've never come across Carne Asada cooked this way. You're going to want to see this.
Yeah, so after we're done eating, we'll give you a bit of a tour of Villa Union. There's not an awful lot to see there, but it's definitely worth checking out.
And we're going to show you how to get from Mazatlan to Villa Union by bus, and how to get back to Mazatlan as well. So stick around. So this other restaurant in Villa Union is Tacos Keko. Aside from the fancy looking sign, this is just a regular taqueria, and it's located right behind the church and just to the right of the market. What sets this place apart, though, we think, is the way they grill their carne asada. We're not claiming that nobody else grills it this way, we just haven't seen it. If anybody does know a place in Mazatlan that does it like this, please let us know. What they'll do is for each order of carne asada or tacos, they'll hack off bits of this crispy meat right here. Here he is working on our order of carne asada, and after that the skewer is returned to the fire and to cook over the coals. I mean, this is just chunks of meat sandwiched between equally big chunks of fat and grilled over charcoal. This is perfection right here, and you're in big trouble, amigo. This is tender, succulent.
This is the actual order of carne asada, and it costs 250 pesos, which is right around $12.50. So the order consists of just under a kilo, but apparently it's enough to make about 12 tacos, at least that's what we were told. So as you can see, it comes with tomatoes, lettuce, escabeche onions, which are those wee red onions there in the background, the usual selection of salsas and sauces, cucumbers, tortillas, the obligatory stack of corn tortillas, and some beans as well.
Yeah, normally carne asada is sold by the kilo or the half kilo. Even though this is a little bit less than that, we found it to be a pretty good value, and it was certainly filling. We get to take this home and get 2 meals out of it.
Yeah, so I ordered a papa loca because I just can't pass up a potato. So a papa loca is a crazy potato. Now there's nothing too mad in there. It's just they take the potato out of its skin, so it's no longer a jacket potato, and they puree it up with some butter, crema, and cheese. And then they pop all of that into a container and they put the chopped up carne asada on top. This costs 120 pesos, which is about $6. So it's actually fantastic value, and it tastes absolutely lovely. And on top of all of that, you also get a stack of corn tortillas. And we've seen people, they pop the papa loca on the tortilla, and they make little papa loca tacos out of it.
And we've seen these in Mazatlan as well, and sometimes it's just a whole baked potato, but the way Tacos Keko does it here is different, and they puree the potato.
Yeah, so every place has their own spin on it. If you haven't already tried Agua Cebada, this is actually your perfect chance to give it a try. Agua Cebada is made with barley, and it's very similar to horchata, but horchata is made with rice. So the Agua Cebada, you'll also get like hints of cinnamon and chocolate from it. It's a really lovely, refreshing drink. We've tried it in quite a few places, but this is definitely the best we've ever had. So if you're around Villa Union, and even if you don't want tacos, I'd stop in here and at least try their Agua Cebada. We're not really sure if Agua Cebada is particular to Sinaloa. We've never seen it for sale anywhere else in Mexico. So if anybody knows anything more about the availability of Agua Cebada, let us know in the comments below.
We promised to show you a little bit about Villa Union, and this won't take long at all. We think this is a pleasant enough little town, even though it's largely overlooked by visitors who are heading northeast to Concordia. Unless they're visiting El Cuchupetas, which is that restaurant we mentioned at the beginning of the video. And this is actually worth a little look into right now. Yes, we've actually just witnessed somebody come from an airport taxi, complete with their luggage, right here to El Cuchupetas. That's the type of place this is, this seafood restaurant. And we've been here as well, and the food is really good. It's the type of place where you have portraits on the walls from all sorts of entertainers and politicians and sports stars.
So if this is your first stop from the airport, El Cuchupetas, and your first stop is to get seafood, you know that this place has to be good. You're not even going to your hotel or where you're staying. You're going directly from the airport to get seafood.
Straight from Marisco's. On the western edge of town, just down the road from Tacos Keko as a matter of fact, is an old denim factory. Apparently cotton used to be the cash crop of choice from at least the turn of the century up until the 1960s. Like many towns in Mexico, the public square is the place to be. And this one does Villa Union proud, and it's fronted by Parroquia San Juan Bautista. Although this is austere compared to many main houses of worship in Mexico, it's still worth a look.
We unashamedly prefer wheat tortillas over corn tortillas. Yeah, I know, shock, horror, amazement. But it's true, it's just a personal preference. So if you're like us and you actually do really like wheat tortillas, this is a great place to stop off in Villa Union. It's Tortillas de Harina, Sarah's. She makes fantastic flour tortillas, or wheat tortillas. And for a packet of 18, it costs 27 pesos. So it's a pretty sweet bargain. And the tortillas are a really decent size. So yeah, if you're like us and you're of the flour tortilla preference, or wheat tortilla, this is where to go.
And if you want to get a bus from Mazatlan, you just get on any Villa Union or Concordia bus right outside the Central de Auto buses in Mazatlan. And this ride takes about an hour, and it's anywhere from 20 to 25 pesos, depending on whether or not you get an air-conditioned bus. And if you're unsure about anything, just ask the bus driver. So once you hop off the bus in Villa Union, in order to get the bus back to Mazatlan, you simply cross the street, and there's usually a bus waiting about, once every 10 minutes or so. Pretty simple.